This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
Alright, people. It's 8:41, November 13th, 2017. It's Monday. Let's see here. I'm about to call Horizon for getting a new therapist. So here we go. Oh, hold on. I just ended the call. I wanted to say something before I call, though. The reason I'm recording this is I want this to be on record. I want this to be, because I know the detective watches my videos. He's a fan of my videos, and I want to show that I am trying to get the help that I need, and that I am following through on trying to get another therapist, even though the last one dropped me. So I mean, I think it helps my case. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm recording this right now. I think it helps my case a bit, to show that I'm actually going through with this. So that's why I'm doing this. It's kind of like I'm really fucking desperate. I don't want to go to jail, especially over something that's pretty much a I think it's a misunderstanding, but I don't know. So let's try it again. It's 8:43 on a Monday, November 13th, 2017. Let's call. We're calling the one that's on Hurdle and Elmwood, by the way.
Reporting Horizon Health Services. This is Emily speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, I need to get a therapist.
Okay. Have you ever been a client here before?
No.
Okay. What I'm going to do is get some information from you.
Okay.
I'm going to email our admissions team. Unfortunately, our phones are down, so we're unable to transfer phone calls.
Okay.
So give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Michael Constantino.
And what's your date of birth, Michael?
5/13/1984.
Okay. And what type of insurance do you have?
I have Medicare and Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Okay. And what's the best phone number to reach you? Okay. What I'm going to do is email our admissions team, and they'll be giving you a call today.
Okay.
The phone will come up either private or unavailable. Let me give you their phone number as well,
Okay.
just in case they call and you're unable to answer, okay?
Yeah, let me write
Have a
this.
pen?
Yeah, let me write
Yep,
this down.
take your time.
And I should also say that I kind of need to see somebody pretty quick,
Okay.
because it's for a court order, okay?
Okay.
And
Is it mental health counseling or substance use counseling?
mental health.
Okay.
See, what happened was I was seeing a therapist, and the therapist dropped me. I was in jail like back in June.
Okay.
Okay, like I got out in June, and the judge said that I had to see a therapist for a year. I went to see a therapist for like 4 months. He dropped me, and now I'm looking for something else. But I got a letter in the mail like a couple days ago saying that I might have to go back to jail because the judge doesn't think that I'm doing counseling or something.
Okay.
So I kind of have to see someone immediately. What's that number?
Okay. It is 831
831
1800.
Okay. And you
Okay,
said that was
I'm
the...
going to send them an email, so they're going to be calling you shortly, okay?
Okay, like within an hour or so?
Probably. Like I said, we're having phone issues,
Yeah.
so we're unable to dial out. I'm not sure if our admissions team is having the same issues.
Yeah.
Okay, but it'll be hopefully by the end of today, if not tomorrow.
Okay,
Sure.
and you said that number is what again?
831.
No, I mean, where's it go to?
The what?
Where does the number go to? The admissions?
Yes, our admissions department.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. You have a good day.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right. What else do I need to call right now? Man, I gotta call. This assigned counsel bullshit, so I can get a lawyer. So I have the letter here that I got from in the mail the other day. All right, let's call this one. Okay.
You have reached the assigned counsel program. Our office is currently closed.
Yeah.
Normal client business hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till noon, and 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
All right. It's a little too early for that one. It's a little too early for that one, so I just gotta wait. It's said it'll open at 9. It's 8:48. Come on, you know people are in that office. Right. I'm really fucking worried. That's why I'm trying to get this taken care of, you know? That's why I'm trying to get this taken care of. I don't want to go to jail, you know? And I think it's something that could pretty much be solved in like 10 minutes. You know, I think it's something that could be solved, really. You know, I know Dr. Nintendo was like, hold on. I know he's like, I don't want you recording our therapy sessions. But you know what? Hold on. You know what though? He doesn't want. If you think about it like this though, if I was recording our therapy sessions, I would actually have a lot of proof that I was going to therapy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the thing. You know. I probably would. You know, if I was recording these therapy sessions, I wouldn't even really have to be doing all this jail or court shit, you know? I would have just been, you know, even, like, because it's a backup, you know? And I'll be honest, that's why I do a lot of these videos. I mean, there's actually a lot of reasons I do these videos, and not all of them have to do with, you know, talking shit and all that. I mean, I do these videos and I talk about I talk about my daily life a lot in these videos because I feel like it keeps like a record of it. Like, okay, for example, I'm trying to put together a timeline of events. Okay, that I'm trying to put together a timeline of events that that correspond with everything that's going on with my with this court case on the 22nd. I'm trying to do that, and it's kind of hard to like find specific dates. But I go back in my videos, and I look at my videos like, okay, so I'm talking about, that one video where what do you call it? That one video where I was talking about the dicks coming over and hassling me about the rock opera. You can't write these lyrics and all that. That's actually smart to make a video talking about that. You know why? Because I make a video about it. I put it on YouTube, and I do remember when the dicks were in the hallway here. They were, he asked me if I was going to a therapist, and I said, yeah, I gotta see him on tomorrow. And he's like, okay. So I mean, like, I can't remember specific dates real good, but I mean, I did a video like talking about that. And I can actually figure out by listening to what's going on in the video, and figure out like dates. Like, I figure out what date my first counseling appointment was with Dr. Nintendo just by what I was talking about around that time. Like I'll look at the video and I think I said, like, I got a counseling appointment on Thursday or something, and then I look at the date and I can look at the date that it was the video was posted, and then I can go back in my calendar here and say, okay, the first Thursday after that date was when I had counseling. So, I mean, it's not all about, me trying to, talk shit about people on here. There is actually something good that can come out of it, and it is, like, keeping a record. So, I mean, that's actually why I said the date on this video of today. So, I mean, that's actually, you know what, I'll tell you what, that's actually how I figured out gravy was, how long I had gravy, because I remember, I remember, and it's funny too, I remember that I got gravy like around the same time I first met the chick that had me arrested. Okay, it was because like I said, it was, we met at a Thursday in Square concert. They don't even have that anymore. So I actually had to figure out because I remember it was Thursday in the Square. And then the next day I had to go help my cousin Sean with his computer. Okay, and I remember this too. because a girl called me, and I was with my cousin Sean at the time. And he was like asking me like, oh, who's that girl you were talking? Is she hot or whatever? And that's what happened. That's how I know. And I got the cat from Sean. And I remember when I went there. That's when I first met Gravy. When I actually got her though is a little up to debate. I don't really remember. I remember it was like about a couple weeks after I helped him with his computer. He brought her over. So, I mean, that's how I got Gravy, and I was able to put it all together by one. I was looking on her old blog where she talks about meeting me, and then I looked up like the date that she said that oh yeah, I met Mike at Thursday, like whatever. Then I like looked up because they have a record of it online where you can look up old Thursday in the Square concerts. So I looked it up. And I found out that it was like the last Thursday in the Square concert that they did that year. What was it, 2006 or something like that? And that's when I met her. And like I did, like for the longest time I couldn't remember who was playing. It was Eric Burden and the Animals. Okay. I don't even remember what the band sounded like. It was like it's like one of those 60s bands. Okay. I think they did that song House of the Rising Sun or something like that. It's like one of those old 60s hippie bands pretty much. But we didn't even go and see the band. I didn't get drunk. I'll say that. I don't really drink, but she got drunk. And that's how I remember everything that's going on. So, yeah. That's how I know Gravy is at least 11 years old. And she was a full-grown cat when I got her, so she could be a lot older than 11. For all I know, she could be like fucking 20, you know? So, so don't knock me for doing these videos and you know, keeping a record of it all, because it's like it really is just, it pretty much is just like a time capsule, you know, of it. Even if you don't agree with what I'm saying or whatever, I still like to do this because it kind of preserves it, and then like if something like this comes back, I can actually go through old videos and say, oh yeah, I'm talking about seeing Dr. Nintendo this day, I'm talking about seeing him this day, you know, and it's like that's what I can do, and I can put together a timeline, you know. So it really does go above and beyond just me, you know, trash talking people, you know. And I hope people can understand that too, because like I do this for fun. Okay, I do these videos for fun. I also do them because I'm bored. Sometimes I do them because, you know, to be honest, I think that these videos that I do, they're a lot more therapeutic than like going and seeing somebody. I think. But you know what? The judge wants me to see someone, so that's what I'm doing. Let me go put my 8 o'clock, my fucking 9 o'clock pizza in the oven. I got an oven, a pizza. Hold on. You know what? This pizza doesn't have cheddar on it. I'm like really stressing about this, though. I really am. I'm like really stressing out about this court thing. I mean, I'm kind of worried that the judge will sit there and say something, because you know there's always some bullshit, you know. I'm just worried the judge will come back and say, listen, when you seen Dr. Nintendo, that whole shit didn't count because reasons. I don't know. Maybe the judge knows Dr. Nintendo and doesn't like him, so he's not gonna let me use. You know, it's like one of those things. It's like I don't know. I think as long as I'm seeing somebody, the judge should just be happy for that, you know. All right, so it's 9:02 now. Let me call back this assigned counsel thing. Oh. See if I can do this now.
Thank you for calling the Assigned Counsel Program of Erie County. If you know the extension of the person you're trying to reach, dial it whenever you like. You've reached the Eligibility Office of the Assigned Counsel Program. If you've been referred by a court to determine whether you're eligible for assigned counsel, you've got the right number. To help you move quickly through this process, here's some information that may be helpful. The Assigned Counsel Program is an independent, not-for-profit agency that provides private counsel to people that are involved in most criminal cases and in some family court cases. If a court has referred you to the Assigned Counsel Program, before we can assign an attorney, we need certain information about your ability to pay for your own attorney. Under state and county law, we cannot assign an attorney to anyone unless we obtain proof of their financial status and determine their eligibility. If you're eligible, an independent attorney will be appointed to your case at no cost to you. That means our operators will ask you a series of questions to figure out whether or not you're eligible. It also means that you should have your most recent pay stubs, bank statements, loan and mortgage balances, and any public benefit amounts and identification numbers available for our operator. If you don't have that information right now, please hang up, gather it together, and then call back. If you're calling for an attorney in a criminal case, press 1. If you're calling for an attorney in a family court case, press 2. For more information, please go to www.
You are currently caller number 4. Waiting to
4.
speak with a representative. Thank you for your patience.
Why do all these numbers have that same music to them? Belmont has the same music too.
Thank you for calling. Please let us know how we may assist you when a representative returns to the line in just a moment.
is just a moment away.
Ooh.
Thank you for calling. Our staff is working hard to take your call next. When we return to the line, please let us know how we may serve you. You are currently caller number 4, waiting to speak with a representative. The estimated hold time is currently 2 minutes. Thank
Come
you
on.
for your patience.
We would like to take a
It went from 1 to 2.
for your call. On behalf of all of us, we appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. Please continue to hold. A representative is working hard to take your call just as soon as possible.
Thank you for calling. Please let us know how we may assist you when a representative returns to the line in just a moment.
Ugh.
You are currently caller number 4, waiting to speak with a representative. The estimated hold time is currently 3 minutes. Thank you for your patience.
1 to 2 to 3 minutes. Why does it keep going up? Somebody must have a lot of charges. Ooh.
Because of the personal attention given every caller, you may experience a brief delay.
You are currently caller number 3, waiting to speak with a representative. The estimated hold time is currently 2 minutes.
I was going to
Thank
2.
you for your patience.
Please remain on the line. A representative will assist you momentarily.
You are currently caller number 2, waiting to speak with a representative. The estimated hold time is currently 1 minute. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate your call and your patience while waiting. Your call is very important to us, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.
We know your time is valuable.
Your call is now first in line and will be answered by the next available representative. Thank you for your
Nice.
patience.
Thank you for holding. Assistance is just a moment away.
Thank you for calling. Our staff is working hard to take your call next. When we return to the line, please let us know how we may serve you.
We would like to take a moment to say thank you for your call.
Your call is now first in line and will be answered by the next available representative. Thank you for your patience.
Come on.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Assistance is just a moment away.
I'm sorry about that. How can I help you?
Hi, I need to get an attorney.
What court is it for?
Cheektowaga Town Court.
Okay. Have you already appeared in front of a judge?
It's for a resentencing.
Okay, but did you appear in front of the judge?
Yeah, that was back in a couple months ago though.
Okay, but have you reappeared for the? Well, how do you know you're being resentenced?
Yeah, I got a letter in the mail for it.
Okay, all right. What is your last name?
Constantino.
Spell it, please.
Constantino.
Okay. Sir, am I in speakerphone by any chance?
Excuse me?
Am I in speakerphone by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to take me off because I'm having a hard time hearing you and you're having a hard time hearing me.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah. Okay. Your first name?
Michael?
Michael, when did you receive that letter?
I received it. Let me think now. Thursday.
Your mailing address.
Buffalo, New York, 14206.
Telephone number? Your date of birth?
5/13/1984.
Do you receive medication stamps by any public assistance?
I have food stamps, SSD, Medicare, Section 8.
Okay, I just need your stamp and ID for insurance.
Alright, you ready?
Okay, and when do you go back to work?
November 22nd.
Were you, and the judge?
Where is it? Judge Paul S. Piotrowski.
Okay. All right, you're all set. You give us a call back on Thursday. We'll have an even number of an attorney for you.
Alright, is there any way I can continue to have to be my attorney?
Request him for us.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, thanks.
You're welcome. Have a
Yeah,
good day.
thanks, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thursday. I have to call them Thursday again for that. So and I'm probably gonna have to bleep a lot of that shit out too. I have to call them Thursday for that. I just gotta make sure that they put down the lawyer that I wanted on there. So yeah. So that's it. That's all I need to talk about. You know, I'm showing that I'm going through with this. I'm serious about, you know, getting a therapist and all that. I mean, I don't know what else I can do really. You know, and it's getting to the point where, like, I actually sat down and I was like. I actually was like thinking about this last night, and it's a little weird, but I actually thought about this. I was like, if I survive this fucking court date on the 22nd, if I go through with it and and you know I'm let go, you know. I kind of want to just move out of Western New York completely. I don't know where. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know, people are suggesting that I do that because I just want to move away where people don't really know who I am. You know, no one's gonna find, whatever. I mean, but here's the thing. I kind of need like a city setting. Something like Buffalo, maybe a little bigger or something like that. I need that. I can't be living out in the fucking wilderness. Like the fucking Unabomber, I can't be living like that. I have to have like a city setting. And I was thinking maybe New York City, moving to New York City, but New York City's kind of expensive, okay? Somebody suggested that I move someplace like right outside of New York City, so that I can go there whenever I want, pretty much, but it'd be like right outside. That might be an option because it's cheaper, like right outside the city, I guess. Somebody suggested that I move to like New Jersey, like Newark, New Jersey, or something, where it's like right on the other side of a bridge, and it's like cheaper in Newark, and I could just go to New York City whenever I want, pretty much. Because I think about that, it's like I was like listening to like old Howard Stern shows, and Artie Lang was talking about how he used to go to New York City a lot. He lived in like Newark, New Jersey, I think it was, and he said that all he had to do was catch a bus at the end of his street, and it took him right into Manhattan or something. I don't know how true that is, but I'm willing to move somewhere like that, and then because it would be cheaper to live in Newark instead of just like New York City. You know what I'm saying? What it is. I can get a job. I can live in Newark, get a job in New York City, because I guess New York City it might be expensive to live there, but from what I heard, they pay a lot over there too. Like for jobs, they pay a lot more. So I can live in Newark, Newark, New Jersey, and then go to work in New York City, make New York City money, and bring it, have it in where I'm. It's a thought, I mean, because I can't, like living around here, it just drains me, and I'd be so much happier somewhere else. And I know people don't like me saying that because more family, whatever. And it just seems like it's just time for me to, just do my own fucking thing, But that's it. I mean, I just feel like I have to do my own thing, and that's all there is to it. But I mean, if anyone has any like suggestions, please feel free to comment below. I'm wondering about that too. Is there a bus that actually goes from, and I'm not talking about like a Greyhound or anything, but I'm talking about, is there actually is it like, I think it was Newark that Artie Lang was from, but from what I understand, he was going from New Jersey to New York City to do the radio show every day. And it shouldn't take that long to get there. He said it was like a 15-minute bus ride from New Jersey to Manhattan. So I don't know. If anyone knows anything about that, I'm guessing that it was probably like one of those local metro buses or whatever. But I mean, like I never been to New York City, but from what I understand, there's like a bridge or something that separates New York State from like New Jersey or something, like in New York City in Newark, I think it is. Isn't that how it works? There's like a bridge that separates it, right? Please let me know about that. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. I'm willing. I really, and I gotta see if I want to see if like Belmont would be willing to cover this as well. Please let me know in the comments about New York to Newark thing. I don't know. All right, and I'm done.